Good morning, traders. Welcome to this week's Crypto Corner. I hope you all had a wonderful week. The crypto market continues to trade higher and trend higher and higher, unlike the Forex market. If you'd like to check out our video on the Forex market, check it out on our channel. We've got a detailed video on the Forex market. Right, before we get started, check out our contact details under the description of all our videos. If you look at the last video that we did, there was 16 to 20 November. If you click on any of the video, it doesn't matter whether it's a crypto video or the Forex video, you'll find our contact details there. So that is our email address, the WhatsApp number that you can use also with Telegram there, our Telegram channel where we post the live webinar link for this. These webinars are hosted every Sunday at 11, that will be 11 a.m. South African time, that is 9 a.m. GMT. We are a bit late this morning, but that will be the exact time where we host the crypto webinars. If you'd like to attend live and ask some questions, that is the time that we host the crypto webinars. Check out our trading view link. Don't look for Victor Manena. You won't find me. You look for V Manena. That is or you can just click on that link directly to take you to our trading view profile. Now you can check out our website on elliottwave-principle.com. Also, you can click on that link. It will take you directly to our website. Talking about our website, our next course starts on the 30th of November. We'll talk about the next course shortly. Check out our Twitter pages, our Twitter and Facebook page. The content on both the Twitter and the Facebook page is exactly the same. So we post all our charts before and after. Here is a forecasting, we're forecasting the markets and showing the charts, but what you will see on Twitter and Facebook is the exact way, is how we execute those trade setups in charts. Right, so our course starts on the 30th of November. For the first time in 4 years of blocking, we're going to have a Black Friday special. Now, if you'd like to get a notification of the special, you need to sign up on the website. So if you sign up on the website, we are going to send out an email when the prices are adjusted. There's going to be a 30% discount on the full course. As I've already indicated, the full course starts on the 30th of November. When you book for the full course on the website, you're going to get a fully recorded course. That means when you attend the course on the 30th of November, you would have already watched the course. So look out for that email. The Black Friday special with the 30% discount on the full course will start from tomorrow, and we will send out that email. You will get a notification from the website when the special starts tomorrow. So look out for that. It's only going to be valid from Monday up until the end of Friday. So Friday is Black Friday, so our special ends on Friday. So that's only in the next week, because our next course is only a week away. Right, so let's get started with this week's analysis. So we're going to be looking at, obviously, we start with Bitcoin. Let's start with Bitcoin on the weekly chart. So Bitcoin has been on the rally for the last couple of weeks. It has been on an uptrend. So let's see how this has been playing out and how we have been forecasting Bitcoin. I'm going to first look at the weekly chart. We've shown this weekly chart a couple of times. Right, so we started Bitcoin from around the 2009. From 2009, 2010, this is how the chart has started with Bitcoin. Can you see how far we started? This is the zero, and this is how Bitcoin started with the value up to the all-time highs at the end of 2018. So 2019, it has been in a corrective structure for the whole of 2019. That is 2019. That is all that has happened in 2019, 18, 19, a correction. Now, what happens from 2019 to 2020? We have made this corrective structure. Okay. Now the question is, how far will this go? Because we're expecting either a deeper corrective structure or a reversal here on Bitcoin before we make a move to the upside. This is not going to go in a straight line. We are going to know whether this is going to continue and break the high here if we break above this and start correcting above this level. Otherwise, this is still on an uptrend, and we're going to show this exact sequence that we are forecasting for this. How far do we expect this to go on Bitcoin? Let me show you the sequence and how our members have been looking at this for the last couple of months, but we're only going to show from November. Let's look at Bitcoin first, and then we'll look at the rest. Let's look at Bitcoin. Let's start with Bitcoin. Now, all these charts are posted for our members on the website. So this is Bitcoin. Let's look at how Bitcoin has played out. Right, so there is Bitcoin. Let's look at this one here. When was this? This is the 1 hour chart. Let's look at the 4 hour chart. This is on the 11th of October. So from the 11th of October on Bitcoin, we have been expecting Bitcoin to keep pushing up higher. Initially, as you can see here, you may not see the exact number here. Let's zoom in a bit here. So initially, we've been looking for Bitcoin to just push from around 11,000 to about 14,000. So as it has been going, remember, we've got an indicator that tells us whether the move has ended or not, or whether it's time to buy or sell. So if you look at this one here, so this is where we entered Bitcoin, expecting to only get to this level. We have rallied about $3,000 from that level up to this level. Now, as we've been updating the charts on this, let's see how this has been playing out. So first of all, let's look at the structure on Bitcoin. What have we been looking at? We have been looking at Bitcoin to make these 5-wave structure. Let's show that with a straight line. So this is a wave. Let's show this one here. Let me just want to get my annotation tool right here, guys. So we started with the blue degree. We're looking at the blue degree 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're looking for this to be a 5. Now this 5 has become extended. As you can see, we are around 17,000, 18,000 now. So that is the wave 5 we're currently in. So this move that we've been looking at was the intermediate wave 5. So we're looking for this one to make 5 waves in the yellow degree like that, but it has now got an extended wave 5. Let's see how this wave 5 is playing out now on the live chart. Right, so let's just go to another chart. That was our 4 hour. As you can see, this is our lower degree. This is now in detail showing the entry. Now the lower degree under the intermediate would have been another 5 waves here that we've been expecting to push to the upside. Now that is on the 11th of October. How has this been playing out? Let's look now on the 4 hour chart on Bitcoin. Let's look at the 4 hour chart on Bitcoin. So this is how this has been playing out. So the last move that I was showing you that is currently playing out is this red degree here that is playing out in 1, 2, 3, 4, and we expect this one to make the last bit of a wave 5. Let me show you again that wave 5 that I'm expecting there. Let's show that wave 5 again on Bitcoin. So this was on here. So that is the move that we're expecting. This wave 5 is what is currently playing out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on Bitcoin, but it has become extended. Now, where are we currently? How far will this move go? So let's have a look here. This move is not confirmed to reverse as yet. We're still expecting continuation to the upside, but at some point here now, it is very close to a reversal, and we may start doing something like this, and then we start reversing on Bitcoin. So it is very risky to keep buying Bitcoin at this level. It has already rallied with such a big move. So be careful now. We are almost back at all-time highs, almost at the 2018 highs. Let's look at that on the daily back again. So we are almost at the 2018 highs. So Bitcoin should essentially make a deeper pullback at this level. So we should make a deeper pullback or a complete reversal at this level. So it's not just going to come here and do this. We can come around this level and we start doing that, and we start getting a deeper corrective structure. So we will be monitoring this corrective structure and to see if we're going to get a continuation to the upside. If we make a continuation to the upside, that changes the whole structure on Bitcoin, but that is unlikely. And let me show you on the weekly how that can change if we break above that level. So if we break above the previous high, what that means is this. If we break above the previous high, what that means is that from the start of the move on Bitcoin, this is all the correction that Bitcoin has made, and we're starting to make another move that is going to be similar in size as this one to the upside. So that means we're going to see even higher. Otherwise, at this level, we expect this one to be a flat correction and then a move to the upside. If this ever happens, that will be the greatest opportunity ever, but they will not make it that easy. So we may still spend a lot of time here, maybe make a bit of a push to the upside before we even reverse here. So you may think that this has broken up here. it pushes up here and then it starts coming back down here. So anything can happen at that level. What we need to do now is to monitor the current sequence on the 4 hour and the 1 hour to see when the reversal is going to come. At this stage, it still looks like we are pushing to the upside. We keep making continuation patterns to the upside. Bitcoin is not ready to reverse us yet, but very risky to buy it at these levels. Let us now look at Ethereum. Now again, Ethereum, let's have a look at it on our channel here. Let's look at Ethereum. We have been looking at Ethereum. Now Ethereum, let's look at October the 18th. Now again, on Ethereum, we have been, just like Bitcoin, we've been looking for this one to keep pushing to the upside. Let's just look at the number there. How far we've been looking for Ethereum to keep pushing higher. We are around the 80s here now. Let's have a look here on Ethereum. Let's open on the live chart, current live chart on Ethereum. We're around 540. We're around 540 here. So our setup on Ethereum, our entry on Ethereum was here. We looked for Ethereum to keep pushing up higher from this level, and now we're currently around here on the 540s. Okay, so that is how this is playing out. Let's look at the bigger structure on Ethereum. What do we expect of Ethereum here? Let's look at the daily chart on Ethereum. Look at the daily. Now, if you look at the daily, it's similar to Bitcoin. We're looking for the last 5 waves here. Look at the structure A, B, C in the blue degree. What you're seeing here now is this last 5 waves on Ethereum. We are currently here. We're currently here, and this is making a move to the upside. Let's go look at the daily, so we can just look at this leg on Ethereum. So that is Ethereum. I'm gonna put this one off here, so we can look at only the daily chart. That is the daily chart that you see there. That is that wave 5. That is your wave 5 that is happening here on Ethereum. Okay, let's look at the 4 hour at the lower degree here as well. Let's look at the 1 hour. As you can see, we kept pushing up higher. We kept looking for Ethereum to keep pushing to the upside, and this chart was on there. This was just last week, expecting this one to keep pushing up higher, ending with a diagonal here. So let's see how it's gonna play out here. Right, we are around. I just want to see the number here. Can't see it here on the chart. We are looking for this one to get around the 600s. So at this level, this is a critical area on Ethereum. We've already pushed up to this level. We are around here. We've already pushed up higher, 550s. We've already pushed up above the diagonal. So that diagonal is invalidated on Ethereum. So this is the diagonal that we were looking at here. It has been invalidated, so it's no longer a diagonal. So that is a running flat there, and that's why we've got a continuation pattern. This is now at the end of wave 5. We may be getting one more up, just like Bitcoin, and then we start looking for a deeper correction. That is Ethereum. Let's look at Litecoin as well. So you can see that we see these charts before they happen. Let's look at Litecoin now. Similar. These charts were all posted at the same time. Now we're looking for Litecoin. Litecoin, this is now November the 2nd, when the rally started on Litecoin. So Litecoin, we're looking at this to be making a 3-wave corrective structure. So you've seen that Litecoin has rallied from here and has pushed up higher as expected. So from around 55, we expected Litecoin to just make this corrective structure and keep pushing to the upside. That is how Litecoin has played out. Let's have a look at the current chart on Litecoin. This is Litecoin now. How far will this go? We're still seeing continuation to the upside. We're still seeing continuation to the upside, and this is where we picked up Ethereum upside. Those that have been watching this for a while will remember that when we saw this, we actually saw this one as a 3-wave move. We expected Litecoin to give us one more down and then upside. That's why we didn't get Ethereum here, because this looked like a continuation pattern, but we only got it when this gave us this entry here. This is where our indicator showed us that we're going to get a move to the upside. At this stage, we didn't get any confirmation. Sequence was showing us downside. That did not happen. That is how we got Ethereum, or rather Litecoin, at this level. This point here, let's go to the lower degree, the 1 hour on Litecoin. Just like the rest, we're expecting this one to keep pushing up higher, even if it is a a diagonal. Let's have a look at how that is playing out on the 1 hour. Let's go to the 1 hour. So it's still pushing up high. It's not necessarily a diagonal, but an impulse from those levels. So we've got that. It is making rather an impulse. So this is another continuation pattern to the upside. We may get one more up and then downside. Let's see if we've got this one as a, if we've got divergence. We've got very strong divergence on the 1 hour. This is making higher highs, but the indicator is making lower highs. So let's see, we should get a deeper correction at some point on Litecoin as well. Right, and of the big four that we're looking at, let's look at Ripple. Let's first look at it on the chart that was posted a couple of weeks ago. Let's look at Ripple as well. Ripple, look at it from October. I've shown this last week as well. So Ripple started similar to Litecoin. So if I just zoom in a bit here. So similar to Litecoin, Ripple has made this corrective structure. Even Ripple, when it made this corrective structure, I was expecting it to make one more down before it pushed to the upside. That's why we only got Ripple around this level for upside here. Now, how far has Ripple gone? We are now around the 40s. We are now around the 40s. We've already actually broken above here. We'll look at the current structure now. Okay, we'll look at the current live chart. Let's have a look here on Ripple. Let's look at Ripple, XRP, and let's take this one off. So that is where we are now. We've already broken above. Let's look at it on the 4 hour. Is it going to reverse from that level? Let's look at the 4 hour chart here to see what we're looking at on Ripple. Now the 4 hour chart, as you can see, we expected it to only get up to around the 40s, but it has now gone up to this level, but we're still expecting it to reverse at some point here. Looking at this one to be a 3-wave structure there and then downside. Okay, so that is Ripple. Let's see what the current structure is showing us. Are we ready to reverse as yet? Is this the reversal? Does not look likely. It still looks like a continuation to the upside. We're still expecting on the 1 hour that Ripple will continue to the upside. It is, however, very risky to keep buying at these levels unless you're just buying short term, because this, at some point here around this level, we should start seeing a reversal on Ripple. All right, so those are the 4 cryptocurrencies listed on our website, but I'll look at some like a Bitcoin Cash. Just note that Bitcoin Cash is versus Bitcoin, is versus Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin Cash versus Bitcoin, not against the US dollar. Let's take this off. Let's look at the 4 hour. This has made an impulsive move to the upside. Let's see if it's ready for a reversal yet. I want to go to the daily here. I should have shown you something interesting on Ripple before we go to this one. So here on Bitcoin Cash, we are currently at this level where this one can start making a push to the upside. We've made an impulse here. So Bitcoin Cash against the Bitcoin can start making a push to the upside. Okay, so let's wait for this confirmation here. And I should have shown you something on Ripple. Just one more back on Ripple here, guys. So Ripple is very interesting because at the point where Ripple is, we may invalidate that whole structure. Let me go to the weekly here so I can show you. Ripple may be on its way all the way to about 1,5. That is the 50% of this current move. Right, so if you look at Ripple on the weekly, let's look at this here. If you look at Ripple on the weekly, if you get a continuation pattern on Ripple, you can get a very good move to the upside. We've started with this move to the downside on Ripple. We started with this we've got this corrective structure that is a pullback, and it looks like this move to the downside on Ripple has ended. If that move has ended, we are starting the upside here, and that upside could be the same move as this one here. So if you keep getting continuation patterns here on Ripple, don't expect that reversal. Keep taking this to about 1,5. So 1,5 is around the 50% of the whole move. So you could get a very good setup back to this level or even higher. So as long as you keep getting continuation patterns to the upside, your minimum should be around the 50% here, and Ripple could give you a very good value for your upside there. Right, so let's look at the rest. So we've looked at Bitcoin Cash. Let's look at the rest. That was Bitcoin Cash. Expect a bit of a pullback. So even if you don't get a complete reversal here, at least get a three-wave structure here. If it keeps getting extended, then that means we are already started with a move to the upside. Satoshi version, Bitcoin Satoshi Vision, also looking like it has made a three-wave structure. 1, 2, 3. This is on the weekly. Now we'll be looking for this one to start making another three-wave pullback here. Also back to about 50%. Then we start looking at this as a WXY. So let's look at the lower degree here on the 4 hour. Are we seeing any signs of a reversal there? Let's see here. So we have made a pulsing move, but this pullback is a bit too deep, 1, 2. So this pullback is a little bit too deep. Is this going to reverse, or we're going to see one more down? So let's see here. If we see one more down, we are still going to expect that move to still happen here. We may break the low here with divergence, and then we'll still expect upside on Bitcoin Satoshi Vision. Zcash, we're looking at this correctively. Let's have a look here. So this could be a running flat here. We're seeing this pullback here, but we can still get up to this level. We've started with these three waves to the upside. Looks like last week we were looking at this one to be another 1, 2, 3 here, and another move to the upside here, like this. So we can get 1, 2, 3. Let's draw it cleanly. Possibly 1, 2, 3 here, and then downside. What would that mean? That would mean that we've got a flat correction with 3 up, 3 down, and possibly another 3 up here. WXY structure, and then a move to the downside. This has not quite gone up to this level. We may still push to the upside and then reverse there. So watch Zcash up to that level. Monero also very interesting. We've made a three-wave move to the downside, expanding flat on Monero, but it looks like we're getting another 1, 2, 3 back here. So expect another 3 waves to the downside on Monero for a WXY structure before a resumption of the move to the upside. That is Monero, Tron. Tron has made a 3-wave structure here. So we've got a 3-wave corrective structure here. We've got a 1, 2, 3-wave corrective structure. We've got 1, 2, 3 waves there. So that means it's a WXY corrective structure. So Tron could be done with this move and could be starting a move to the upside. If you get confirmation for upside, you can take Tron back to the 50% of the WXY move. That is Tron. Watch it as it plays out. Look for upside here, so you could get a possibly very good move on Tron. Let's look at Dash. Dash on the 4 hour. Now Dash, I expected Dash to make this corrective structure here and one more down. So that looks to have been invalidated. So what we have on Dash here is that we've got a we've got a move to the downside here like this. We've got a 3-wave pullback. We've got a move down here. So that's a 3-wave move down. And then we've started upside. So any pullback here should be upside. So that means you've got a WXY with a short Y here on Dash. Look for continuation patterns to the upside. Breaking above this level means you're going to see more upside on Dash. Omisego. Omisego, it's got a very interesting structure. I'm expecting it to keep pushing up. I can see there's a passing move down here. Doesn't mean anything at this point. We could still get Omisego to push slightly higher and give us this flat correction, after which we'll still expect a continuation to the downside before a resumption of the upside. That will be an ABC corrective structure on Omisego. Let's look now at Golem. Golem, we've got 1, 2, 3 big expanding flat, textbook expanding flat, another 3 waves down here. Why do I say 3 waves? For those that can't really see the 3 waves, you've got another running flat there. You've got these 3 waves down, 3 waves up. Now we're looking for this. This corrective structure is showing us continuation to the downside on Golem. So that will be a WX. You're looking to complete the Y here on Golem. Looking very interesting, Golem. Binance. Binance, we were looking for this one to make at least a three-wave structure. It looks like it has invalidated that three-wave structure. We're going to continue to the downside. Look for a continuation pattern to the downside here to continue here on Binance. Let's look at it on the daily just so we can see the structure clearly. So Binance, 1, 2, 3. Textbook expanding flat, keeps coming down here. 1, 2, we're going for a wave 3. At some point, you're going to get a 4 and then a 5 and then upside. That is golem. Obviously, you're not going to get below 0. You're just going to keep pushing lower here. And around these levels, you're going to be buying Binance. Let's just see how far this can go. So it won't go below 0. So it can still give you these 3 waves down, 3 waves back, and this move around here, and then upside. At these levels, that is a level to buy Binance. Link. Now Link, I was expecting 1, 2, 3, corrective structure, 1 more down, and then upside. Looks like it's going to take the top first. We've got 1, 2, 3, looks going up correctively. If we take this top here, that means Link, even if we do come down, we are going to see continuation to the upside like that because we've started with this move here on Link. So for now, watch this move here up to around this level. We're going to look for a pullback there. Right, so that's all I have for you this week. I'm going to look at XLM USD as well as requested last time. XLM USD. Let's look at this one. So XLM, last week we were looking for this one to make 1, 2, 3, and then downside here before a resumption of the move to the upside. So it looks like on XLM, we've got 3 waves up, we've got a pullback, and this is going to continue to the upside to make these 3 waves here. So watch out now for this to break above this level and continue to the upside. That's all I have for you this week. Don't forget to hit that notification button. Please drop us a like and a comment and share the video so that next time we post up, you get a notification. Thank you very much for watching. See you next week. Trade responsibly. Cheers. Bye-bye.